In today's video, we'll take a look at a 2010 Buick LaCrosse CXS. This LaCrosse is finished in the Quicksilver Metallic exterior color. On the driver's door panel, you have a couple storage areas. Has a Harman Kardon sound system. And here you've got the power controls for your windows and mirrors. This CXS has the ebony leather interior with poplar wood grain accenting throughout. Power driver seat controls, two-person memory seating. And now we'll go ahead and start her up. It does have smart key access and push-button ignition. The Buick LaCrosse four-door luxury sedan made its debut for the 2005 model year as a replacement for the Buick Century. It would go on to last 3 generations until the 2019 model year, when it was discontinued in the North American market, although it is still being produced in China. This 2010 model we have here represents the second generation of the LaCrosse, which debuted for 2010 and lasted until 2016. When the Buick Lucerne was discontinued after the 2011 model year, the LaCrosse took over as Buick's flagship sedan. The second-gen LaCrosse received a facelift for the 2014 model year, making this 2010 a pre-facelift model. For its first 5 model years, the LaCrosse was sold as the Buick Allure in Canada, before being known as the LaCrosse in Canada from 2011 onwards. The second-gen LaCrosse was one of the first General Motors vehicles to ride on the GM Epsilon II platform, which would later go on to underpin the 10th generation Chevrolet Impala and the Cadillac XTS beginning in 2014 and 2013 respectively. The short wheelbase version of this platform also provides the base for the 7th generation Chevrolet Malibu, sold from 2013 to 2015, as well as the first generation Opel Insignia, which was brought to North America for 2011 as the 5th generation Buick Regal. Unlike the first generation LaCrosse, the second generation was not offered with a V8 engine. Trim levels for the 2010 LaCrosse include the base CX, the mid-range CXL, and the range-topping CXS as shown here. The base CX is powered by a 2.4-liter inline-4 engine, the CXL has a 3-liter V6, and the CXS comes with the LaCrosse's top engine for 2010, a 3.6-liter V6. The inline-4 engine wasn't introduced until later in the model year, so the early 2010 CX models also came with a 3-liter V6. Competitors in 2010 include vehicles like the Ford Taurus, Chrysler 300, Toyota Avalon, and Hyundai Genesis, just to name a few. In Buick's 2010 sedan lineup, the LaCrosse is slotted below the slightly larger Lucerne. has a 4-needle gauge cluster, chrome accenting, and there is an information display. It has a 4-spoke design, multifunctional and leather-wrapped steering wheel with painted metallic silver trim and wood grain at the top. On the left side, you have your cruise control, and on the right side, you got the controls for your radio, hands-free phone, and voice commands. The steering wheel is tilt and telescopic. Headlight controls, storage. On this stock, you got your turn signal, high beam, and information display controls. And on this one, you got your wiper controls. Right here, you've also got storage for the driver. Going down the center of the dashboard, you have your speaker up top, chrome accenting, air vents, touchscreen interface for your infotainment system. As you can see, we're on the navigation map right now. Your push button ignition. Got all your radio controls, presets, volume, all your various controls. Has a CD player. You got the controls for your 3-stage heated and cooled front seats, with the controls for the driver and passenger seats on their respective sides. Below it, you've got all the controls for your climate control, including for your heated steering wheel, your power door locks, hazard light button, passenger airbag indicator. The parking brake is electronically operated. You got your traction control on or off, parking sensors, and the button to raise or lower your rear sunshade. Two cup holders, 2-tiered center console. On the lower tier you have a power outlet, a USB port, and an aux port. And then your upper tier right here. OnStar. Both of the sun visors have vanity mirrors and lights. Right here you got your overhead lighting, garage door opener, and the controls for your sunroof. First we'll open the shade. And then for the sunroof itself. Infotainment system, display for your climate control, temperature, and your fan speed. Finally, interior build quality and materials. 2010 was the first year for this generation LaCrosse, all new for 2010. And it was a big improvement over the previous generation. I'm pretty impressed with the interior quality of this. This was 2010, so this was right at the beginning of when General Motors really started redesigning their vehicles and stepping up their build quality. So padded dashboard. All this is padded with this nice stitching. Door panel, very padded, premium feeling. Very soft up here. Got the premium feel. Of course, you would expect it. It's a Buick, General Motors' second most premium brand behind Cadillac. Definitely feels pretty luxurious in here. And now, let's go ahead and roll down the driver's window. Both front windows are automatic up and down, while the rear windows are only automatic down. And with that said, we'll take a look at the engine. Available on the CXS trim are these Q70 19-inch 9-spoke machined alloy rims. A classic Buick characteristic, these portholes are known as venti ports and have been used on Buick vehicles since 1949. Being the top-of-the-line CXS trim, this has the 3.6-liter V6. The top-of-the-line LaCrosse CXS is powered by this 3.6-liter dual overhead cam, 24-valve, naturally aspirated V6 engine with variable valve timing and direct injection. It makes 280 horsepower at 6,300 RPM and 259 pound-feet of torque at 4,800 RPM. The sole transmission for the 2010 LaCrosse is a 6-speed automatic with manual shiftability, and the LaCrosse CXS is front-wheel drive. All-wheel drive is available, but only on the CXL trim. Running on regular unleaded with an 18.4-gallon fuel tank, the LaCrosse CXS achieves an estimated 17 miles per gallon city and 27 mpg highway. It has a McPherson strut front suspension and a multi-link rear suspension. Also available with the touring package is adaptive suspension. The vehicle has 4-wheel ventilated disc brakes. And the rear door panel has more storage areas and your power window control. Like I said, you've got the rear sunshade back here. You've got a couple air vents. Behind this cover, you have a power outlet. And then here, got a household style power outlet. Both of the front seats have storage pockets on the backs. Coat hooks, grab handles, overhead lighting. And you got a folding rear center armrest with 2 cup holders. And you have a trunk pass-through.
The rear seats also fold down 60-40 split for more cargo space. Dual exhaust.
The LaCrosse CXS has a cargo volume of 12.8 cubic feet.
And the fuel cap is on the passenger side. And that will conclude this tour of this 2010 Buick LaCrosse CXS. Thanks for watching.